What's up, everybody? So today I'll be mocking up the electric fan onto my Koyo radiator. I can't take credit for this. There is a member on our Excited Club that discovered this electric fan a long time ago. I'll put a link in the description below. Basically, this fan is from a 1997 Nissan Quest. You can find them, I think, from anywhere between 93 and 98 from a Nissan Quest or a Mercury Villager. There are an abundance of these in the junkyard. I got this one for 30 bucks. I made sure it worked before I left the junkyard. So what I want to do is mock it up to the radiator and find a way to mount it. I still need to buy the relays and figure out the wiring in the car. But I'm going to wait until I get this thing mounted up first. So yeah, let's get to work. So first things first, I obviously need to cut these arms off as they're not needed. But what I need to do is find a way on how to get this to fit under here. What most people do is they make a cut here and just cut the shroud. So basically what I'm going to try to do is get fancy and use a heat gun to heat the plastic up enough so I can bend it around the shape for the upper radiator hose. We'll see if this works. If the heating doesn't work, guess what? I can cut it. But I want to try this out first before I cut it. So the heat gun was taking too long. I said, let me try the torch, because this gets way hotter. And it basically melted right through it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do it the easy way and cut it off. Okay, so here's what I want to show you guys about the mounting situation. So this side is taller than the other side, but these little tabs that are built into the shroud line up perfectly with these holes here. I would love to be able to keep that and just drill a hole and put a bolt through it. However, so you see how it's thicker on this side? And basically the shroud blocks access to this heater hose and the upper radiator hose. And if I go on this side, you see how it's much more narrow? This one tab almost lines up perfectly here. So I'll just drill a hole through this so I can mount it onto there. I'm gonna need to cut a little piece out around this bottom bracket so it'll sit flush. And in order to fix this side, what I'm gonna end up doing is just cutting all this extra material. Oops, sorry. What I'm gonna end up doing is cutting all this extra material off, and then I'll just get some L brackets to mount it there onto the radiator. And then I think we'll be in business. Because I've already checked it. If I actually lower this down, I'll get the clearance I need there with the hoses. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. So I'm gonna get my Sharpie, go ahead and mark it. Oops. Still. Same with here. Okay. So, got my marks. All right. Looks pretty legit, huh? Fair enough. just gotta figure out this side. Alright, so I think I'm basically done with all my mounts. See, this is what I did down here. Got a little collar and this bolt going through it. On this side here, I think what I might just do is zip tie it. Not gonna lie. The rest of these three are on there and it's solid. I think I'm just gonna zip tie this one down as a little security so it's not flapping around. And yeah, so I'm gonna wash everything up and it'll be done. Alright, so here's the final product. Gave everything a good clean with some simple grease, and honestly, this thing fits like a glove. The only thing I may have to do later is when I get it in the car, I need to check clearance here with the intercooler piping, so that may need to be trimmed. But everything looks great. So that's about it for right now. See you guys next time. Bye.